what is the value of the expression 6 minus 4 inside the parentheses plus 48 divided by 8 multiplied by 6? Which option do you think is the correct answer to this question? At first glance, this expression seems very simple, but unfortunately, many people get to rigged. Let's go step by step and solve it together. And the first step of solving this question, many people go straight to the expression inside the parentheses and simplify the whole expression to 2 plus 48 divided by 8 multiplied by 6. And the next step, they perform the addition between 2 and 48 and simplify this expression to 50 divided by 8 multiplied by 6. And the final step, they handle the division between 50 and 8 and write this expression as 6.25 multiplied by 6, which eventually gives them the answer 37.5. Then, without any hesitation, they quickly say that option B is the correct answer to this question. However, it's not the correct answer to this question. Also, some other people when solving this question first go to the expression inside the parentheses and write this expression as 2 plus 48 divided by 8 multiplied by 6. And the next step, first they handle the multiplication between 8 and 6 because they believe multiplication has a higher priority than division. So, they rewrite this expression as 2 plus 48 divided by 48. And the final step, they perform the division between 48 and 48 because they think division has a higher priority than addition. So, they simplify this expression to 2 plus 1, which ultimately gives them the answer 3. And immediately, they conclude that option A is the correct answer to this question. But I have to say, we were too rigged, and it's not the correct answer to this question. Alright, now let me explain step by step how to solve this expression properly. As you can see on the screen, in this expression, first we have a parenthesis, then an addition sign, followed by a division, and finally a multiplication. To solve this question, we need to follow the PEMDAS rule. And this rule, P stands for parenthesis, E stands for exponent, M stands for multiplication, D stands for division, A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. We must perform all the operations strictly from top to bottom according to the PEMDAS rule. Okay, first we go to the parentheses because according to the PEMDAS rule, parentheses have the highest priority over all other operations. So, we can write this expression as 2 plus 48 divided by 8 multiplied by 6. And the next step, we move on to the division and multiplication because multiplication and division have higher priority than addition. However, it's very important to note that multiplication and division have exactly the same level of priority. In this situation, the best approach is to start from the left and move toward the right, performing these two operations in order. So, first we start with the division between 48 and 8, which simplifies this expression to 2 plus 6, multiplied by 6. And the next step, we handle the multiplication between 6 and 6, because multiplication has a higher priority than addition. And this expression simplified to 2 plus 36, which ultimately gives us the answer 38. Therefore, option C is the correct answer to this question.